Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The process of removing zeros from a currency, commonly known as redenomination, is a significant monetary reform that involves the replacement of existing currency with a new one that carries a simplified value. This action is often taken to ease the accounting processes between consumers, businesses, and governmental entities, especially in contexts where the existing currency has been subject to severe inflation. While redenomination can take various forms, its essence lies in enhancing the usability of currency in everyday transactions, making it easier for people to conduct business and maintain accurate financial records. In many instances, countries resort to this measure when their economies have been plagued by rampant inflation, rendering their paper currencies almost worthless. This situation arises when a country's economic conditions deteriorate, leading to excessive money supply, a lack of confidence in the national currency, and rising prices for goods and services. As the value of the act of redenominating a currency often involves the withdrawal of old banknotes from circulation, replacing them with new ones that have a lower numerical value but are equivalent in purchasing power. For example, if a country decides to remove 3 zeros from its currency, a note that previously had a value of 1,000 units would be replaced with a note of 1 unit in the new currency system. This practice not only helps in reducing the physical bulk of currency required for transactions but also aids in recalibrating the economy's perception of value. When the currency is redenominated, the hope is that it will restore public confidence in the financial system, stabilize prices, and encourage investment. Redenomination is not solely a matter of changing numbers on banknotes, it is a comprehensive process that requires careful planning and execution. Governments must ensure that there is a clear communication strategy to inform the public about the changes, the rationale behind them, and how the transition will occur. Additionally, financial institutions, businesses, and government entities must be adequately prepared to handle the logistical aspects of the transition, including adjusting accounting systems and educating staff on the new currency. This coordination is crucial to prevent confusion during the transition period, as consumers and businesses adapt to the new system. In the context of Iraq, it is essential to clarify that the country does not currently face the same levels of high inflation that historically necessitated redenomination in other nations. High inflation is characterized by rapidly increasing prices for goods and services, which erodes the purchasing power of consumers and destabilizes the economy. However, Iraq's economic conditions have been influenced by various factors, including its reliance on oil exports, political instability, and fluctuations in global oil prices. Despite these challenges, Iraq's inflation rates have not reached the extreme levels seen in some other countries that have undergone redenomination. The notion that Iraq's situation is not a classic case of redenomination, often referred to colloquially as a LOPA, reflects a deeper understanding of the economic landscape. While high inflation is a common precursor to redenomination, Iraq's circumstances are unique. The country has faced economic challenges, but these challenges have not led to hyperinflation or a complete loss of confidence in its currency. Instead, the Iraqi dinar has maintained a level of stability, albeit with fluctuations that are typical of emerging markets. Therefore, the process of removing zeros from the dinar cannot be classified as a straightforward response to hyperinflation, but rather as a part of broader economic reforms aimed at enhancing the currency's functionality and stability. The conversation surrounding currency redenomination often includes discussions about the historical precedents set by other countries that have undergone similar processes. For instance, countries like Turkey and Zimbabwe have experienced extreme hyperinflation, leading to the drastic measure of removing zeros from their currencies. In Turkey's case, the 2005 redenomination saw the removal of 6 zeros from the Turkish lira. The government implemented a series of economic reforms to stabilize the currency, restore public confidence, and encourage foreign investment. This experience serves as a cautionary tale and a source of inspiration for other nations considering similar reforms. When analyzing the impact of redenomination on a nation's economy, it is important to consider both the immediate effects and the long-term implications. In the short term, redenomination can create confusion among consumers and businesses as they adapt to the new currency. This confusion may result in temporary disruptions to economic activity as people adjust to the new monetary system. Moreover, the transition period requires significant resources and effort from both the government and financial institutions to ensure a smooth process. Long-term effects of redenomination can be more favorable if executed effectively. By removing zeros, a country can improve the efficiency of financial transactions, reduce the physical burden of carrying large amounts of cash, and potentially attract foreign investment. In addition, successful redenomination can contribute to stabilizing the economy and restoring trust in the currency. The psychological impact of a new currency, especially one that is perceived as stable and reliable, can enhance consumer confidence and stimulate economic activity. While the debate surrounding currency redenomination often centers on the economic rationale behind such decisions, it is equally important to recognize the political and social dimensions of the process. Redenomination is not just a technical adjustment, it involves public perception, trust in governmental institutions, and the overall sentiment of the population towards their currency. If the public perceives the redenomination as a political maneuver rather than a genuine effort to stabilize the economy, it can lead to skepticism and resistance to the change. Furthermore, the success of redenomination can also hinge on external factors, such as global economic conditions, foreign investment trends, and geopolitical stability. For a country like Iraq, where geopolitical tensions and fluctuating oil prices play a significant role in economic stability, the impact of redenomination could be influenced by these broader factors. As such, careful consideration of both domestic and international contexts is crucial when planning and executing currency reforms. In the case of Iraq, the discussions surrounding redenomination must also take into account the historical and cultural significance of the dinar. The Iraqi dinar has a rich history and is deeply tied to the national identity of the country. As such, any moves to change the currency must be approached with sensitivity to the feelings and sentiments of the Iraqi people. The transition to a new currency should aim to preserve this cultural significance while also adapting to the realities of a modern economy. In conclusion, the process of removing zeros from a currency, while often associated with high inflation and economic turmoil, has complex implications that extend beyond mere numerical adjustments. The case of Iraq illustrates the nuances involved in currency redenomination, as the country navigates its unique economic landscape without the burden of hyperinflation. As discussions continue around the potential for redenomination in Iraq, it is essential to consider the broader context, including historical, political, and cultural factors that shape public perception and economic realities. Ultimately, successful monetary reform requires a delicate balance of economic strategy, public communication, and institutional coordination to foster a stable and resilient financial environment for all citizens. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.